Take me back to North Carolina, where the rivers run and the butterfly play.
I've kind of coined it circus swing. It's stories about the circus and its swing, and it's inspired by that. You know, it's kind of like vaudeville and gypsy jazz. But then there's a whole other side of what I do. That's you know, Americana, singer-songwriter, and then I do like Spanish instrumental stuff, and kind of. So I take on these different roles, you know. But I just kind of stay open to those in different pieces of inspiration and try and follow them and see where they're trying to take me. You know.
Cotton cloud catching in the branches.
I was in cover bands in New York for a while, and then I started writing original music. And I was kind of more inspired to do that. I kind of went back to those roots of the early 20s and 30s jazz, and started listening to Django Reinhardt and Stochela Rosenberg and vaudeville and the stuff that's become this thing that I'm doing right now. You know. My writing style now is very thematic, where it's like I'll be reading books about the circus and books about Prohibition and the early 20s and 30s history. I was watching movies from that time period. And then all that stuff kind of influenced the way I wrote the songs and how I heard the music coming out.
The road winds through the ashen pines.
Well, I think history in general is attractive to me because there's so many great stories that are in the fabric of history that we just totally look over. I just would like to hear real stories of older times and bring those things to light. You know, there's so much interesting facts and history that's been buried, you know, and there's no way to pay tribute to those earlier days or those earlier people, you know, the old Indian tribes or the stuff that happened with Prohibition and what the country was going through at that time. Like, all that stuff is so much more interesting to me to dig and find little gems and write songs about them to kind of keep them in the public eye or in the public ear, you know. A combination of emotions, I think, is important to me for people to take away. I want them to be on edge sometimes, and I want them to be disturbed sometimes. I want them to find out information that they didn't know, hopefully. I hope they walk away with all those emotions, you know, being experienced.